Good morning, you all. I just thought I'm sitting here at the table making train ephemera, and I thought I would just bring you along and see what you girls are doing on this Monday morning. Um, we're going to be selling at 1 o'clock, but I thought, well, I'll just bring you along and so you can see all of this train stuff that I have. It's kind of overwhelming that I have so much. So I thought, well, I'll just go live and nobody shows up, that's okay too, because it is early in the morning. And I'll just kind of be sitting here working on a train ephemera. I have boxes full of train tickets that I got from Tom, who is my paper man. He worked for the railroad, and so he um, collects railroad china. Hey, Susie Allen, how are you this morning? I'm not doing anything but working on train tickets. And I thought, well, if there's very many in here, I'll show you the time books and I can show you some stuff. And I thought maybe I'd put some train ephemera together, give you a time book, or if they don't all sell, I'll bring it back another way. But just working on tickets, Tammy, as you can see, I have a whole bunch of train tickets. And so you're going to get like 10 tickets for $1. And you can sure have just as many as you want because I have an endless supply for right now that I think will last for several sales. So what are you up to this morning, Susie? What's going on in your world? It's going to be a nice day here, and I'm going to be stuck inside. Today and tomorrow's going to be nice, then it's going to turn off cold again. It's supposed to be like 70s and 80s here. And that is uncommon for Illinois, I can tell you right now. Hey, Kath, how are you? I am so sorry about your mother. Boy, it's just hard. It's really hard to lose your mother. I lost my mother a few years ago, and I was there when she passed, and it's a hard thing, but I hate my mom suffered for a long time. So I'm really sorry about your mother, and I hope you're doing well. How is life treating you girls? I got a whole tub full of train stuff, Kath, from Tom, which is my paper man. So I'm just sitting here putting up train tickets in bags, getting ready to sell today. So I thought, well, I'm just sitting here by myself, so I'll just bring you along. Nothing going on. So lots of train stuff. How is your girls' weather where you're at? Ours is going to be 70 and 80 the next couple of days. I bought all the blue tea and all that stuff. I'm going to tea dye lace. I also, Kath, since I haven't seen you for a while, I got about, I don't know, 1,000 yards of lace um, uh, from a couple of girls. And so I don't know that I'm going to sell it because I shared it with Pearl, and Pearl's going to be selling lace, but I'm putting it in lots of stuff. Like I did a music bundle today, that is going to have lace wrapped around it and tied with the lace bow, and I've made some kits. So I'm going to be using mine in things, and Pearl will be selling it by the yard as soon as I get it to her. Jersey Shore, huh? I'd like to be out on, well, it's still not bad, 63 for March. So what you'll get, girls, today I'll just give you a sneak preview because I have probably 1,000 or 2,000 of these. You're going to get 5 of these tickets, and then you will get like one Chicago, let's see, what's this one say? Auditor stub. This one is the Alton Railroad. Oh, gets on at Nebo. It's all these little towns. Tom lives just the next town over from me. Chicago, and then Chicago. He just lives over the next town from me. So um, he worked on the railroad, and I lived in Jacksonville, and there was a big, railroad that went through every day. You had to kind of make your plans so that you wouldn't get stuck waiting on the trains. So this is just fun stuff. I went through all of my old music and I pulled out the most vintage, and going to get like 30 sheets of music, and then I got 3 pieces of lace wrapped around it, and it turned out really cute, and it's going to go for a couple of bucks. Cleaned out all my old ledger paper and made some paper packs. They'll be about $2. And you can have as many as you want, Miss Cass, because I have as many as you want. Because I kind of hit the mother lode on train tickets. And then let me just show you while I got it on here. Let's see. See, and then I got quite a few of these engineer time books, and they must have to put their times down when they do the stops or something. But there's still going to be, this one could be full, but there's still lots of writing, and most of them, they're kind of blank, but this one's kind of full. Oh yeah, there's blank pages. So I thought, well, it'll be fun if you're doing a train journal just to, to slip one of these in, because it'd be neat to watch. So I have several of those. And I got a ledger that is train, but I don't know. I was trying to find it yesterday, and I'm going to look a couple more places, but I got some ledger, but it's great big pieces, that I'd either have to fold it or I'd have to roll it, because I can't, there's no way it's going to fit in anything that I got. So, but I think I could roll it, maybe stick a rubber band, or I could tie a piece of lace around it where it'll fit, in your bag. I know. I'm going to say, we think of her a lot. Yeah, you think of our mothers a lot, what they did. I was the oldest of 7, and my sister is 9 months younger than me, and my brothers are 9 months younger than her. So can you imagine having 4 babies in diapers at once in the 50s? I can't imagine. That'd be a line full of diapers, and that'd be a lot of big pail of crappy diapers you'd have to wash out. I can remember Mom washing them out in the stool, and then putting them in the hamper, and then wash day, she'd hang them on the line. Oh, that was awful. I've had to wash a few of those myself. Remember those days, girls? Susie might be too young. Kath, you might even be too young, but oh, it was awful. But that's how you got rid of a crappy diaper. You had to wash it out in the stool. Oh, goodness. With lots of sales this weekend. I don't know if anybody went to Katie's yesterday, and then Nakia sold last night, and then Martha's children, we sold 6 hours on Saturday. The building that they rent is falling in, and the walls caving in the back, so they have to move right away. I know. It was so much. I don't know how Mom survived us 7 kids. I don't know how she did it. We lived in a 21 room old farmhouse, coal furnace. And of course, part of the rooms, there was a room over the kitchen, which was the maid's quarter back in the day. And then there was 3 rooms in the basement that I imagine the slaves lived in. So we lived in a bicentennial house. And then there was the upstairs, there was like 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and a bath. And then downstairs, 4 bedrooms and a bath. And then downstairs, there were 5 or 6 rooms. Oh my God, in the winter, we like froze to death. We'd all fight over the registers, the old coal furnace. When it got cold, it was cold. So we'd all be sitting around on the registers doing our homework. Boy, those were the good old days. whoever got up first in the morning had to turn the heater on in the upstairs bathroom because there wasn't much heat up there, and so we'd get ready so we could get ready to go to school. And like us three girls slept together in a big old iron bed and frost on the windows when you get up in the morning. We had lots of quilts on our bed, and when one turned, you'd all turn. Born in 1954. Yeah. Oh, well, Susie, you are, because I was born in 55. Yeah. Oh, she was. You guys must have had money. We didn't. Mom had to wash diapers, but I didn't know when Huggies. I had kids' Huggies were available. I'm sure Mom dealt with that when I had kids. Oh, Huggies were available. Yeah, they were, but I couldn't afford them. Me and Jack were poor as a church mouse. So I had to use cloth diapers for a while, and then the lady I worked for at the bar, she would buy me diapers. So she said, you can't be washing diapers and having a job. So she helped me buy diapers, and she was a godsend. She was the best boss I probably ever had in my life. Well, you're not that much older, Kath. So don't be bragging. Oh, goodness. I'm going to make up 50 packs of these. I wonder if that's going to be enough. I don't know. I was going to do a pre-sale so I could have them all bagged up, and I thought, oh, well, probably nobody. I know Casey messaged and said he wanted some, and would just like to know how many to make up. And then I thought these ones right here, I thought I could sell like 20 for $1 because, man, I probably have 1,000 or more. I have a lot. I asked Tom when I went the other day, I said, Tom, you got any train tickets? You got any stuff like for trains? Oh my gosh, train tickets. How many you want? I said, well, I don't know. I'll take a few. He brought this big blue tub out full of train tickets. I said, oh my. And I said, well, how many can I have? He says, take them all. I don't want them back. So there we go. I got some old Harper's books. Let me show you one real quick. They're not, I mean, I don't know if they were bound in a book and that, they took them out of a great big book, because this happens to be November 1878. And I probably have, how many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3. Some of them are just not, is this Harper's? Yeah. See, some of them, I mean, it looks like, they've been wear for time, but I couldn't hardly pass them up. I mean, they've probably seen them. So I'm going to sell them for like $10 because this one's January 1892. I was going to see what this one was because this one's really thick. I'm wondering if this has got more than this one. I might have to sell for more. No colored plates in them, but lots of nice black and white plates. I'm going to see if this is, oh yeah, this is December 82. Well, maybe this is the whole month of December. But anyway, I couldn't hardly pass these up. I can, Kath. Yep, I can. I'll just package yours in just one little bag, and I'll give you 5 sets. And since you're here this morning, I'll throw in a few extra of the Root House ones, because these I have so many of. But yes, I will get you 5 sets. No problem. Yeah. 5 sets. And since you're here pre-ordering, I'll send you some extras. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, I thought the Harpers were kind of neat, but they're kind of seen their better days. But I'll sell them reasonable enough that you can use some of the paper and take the black and white plates out of them. I don't know that I got much to say. About talked out this morning. I just thought, well, I wasn't doing anything anyway. I could just go live for a little while and see who's up this morning having their coffee. Hey, Cindy Lou Who, how are ya? How are you doing? Hope you're recovering from that accident. What's going on in your life? I said I'm going to sell train tickets today. So you're going to get 5 of these Root House tickets or little green tickets. Then you're going to get 5 different style of train tickets. You're going to get 10 train tickets for $1. So I was making up the pack. So I thought, well, I'll just come on and chit chat this morning and sitting here all by myself. So I thought, well, I'll just come on while I'm making the packs. Well, that's good. My gosh, our old body takes a while to heal after trauma. I'm telling you. Are you back to work yet, Cindy? Are you are you at home? I didn't know if you were back to work or if you were still recouping at home. Oh, yeah, they do. They do take forever. That seems like you're just sore, and every time you move, you just feel like you're going to break in two. Well, I was telling the girls I got a big sale today. I got lots of paper stuff and lots of fabric bundles, and it's going to be a long sale today, so we might have to take a break and recoup, and because I would like to sell tonight is what I'd like to do. So we'll see, because I can't get a lot of girls in the daytime that work. And so I kind of feel bad. So I told Pearl and Martha I may sell again tonight. Nakia said she wouldn't sell tonight. She's going to sell Wednesday night. So I may come back on and, and re-show some of the stuff that doesn't sell today. I got a lot of really nice magazines, old magazines. I got these old Harpers. When I grew up in Chapin, Illinois, a little town. We lived on the Chapin-Jacksonville line. So we had a Jacksonville telephone number and we had a Chapin address. And so I went to school at the school's called Triopia High School. So in Illinois, we were farmers out in, we lived on it's called Joy Prairie we lived on, and Dad was a big farmer. So we farmed lots of ground. Then when farming took a poop and Dad couldn't make it anymore, he joined the Peace Corps in his 50s and went to Africa. I said, Dad, you got to be crazy. So he went over to Africa to teach farming. And he lived in Africa for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years and taught farming. And he got snake bit over there. And when you're in the Peace Corps, you can't go to a African hospital, so they had to fly him home to the States. Um, and he just about died from a snake bite um, when he was in Africa. I'm live, Jack. Just talking to the girls working on this trade stuff, so you can turn your TV back on. I was just too loud. Huh? I know. Jack says I am kind of loud, and I am, and I like to talk. But yeah, we were farmers in Illinois, Kath. Where is your born and raised town, Kath? Where were you born and raised? Yeah, I just can't believe Dad, he was in his 50s and went to Africa to farm. Nothing on there. On me, he was in his 60s and did the same as your dad. Oh, isn't that something? I don't know if the money was good. I mean, why would you want to do that? But Dad loved it. He would send home lots of pictures and stuff. He had like a house boy and girl that took care of his house, cooked care of his house, and I think they cooked his meals. And yeah, he was well taken care of. But oh boy, and he really liked it over there. I think he would have stayed over there if he could have. But when his term was up in the Peace Corps, I don't know if they let you resign or if your time's up, you're done. But he loved it over there. Must have been the thing to do back in those days, I guess. Yeah, you're right. So wasn't my dad. They were, when we were growing up, Dad never helped Mom do anything to raise us kids. Of course, she didn't work. She stayed home. She was a stay-at-home mom. And then when finally my younger sister got like in junior high, then she went to work at what was called CAPS. It was what was it, a factory making what? I don't really know. But it was a big factory job, and it was a big warehouse in Jacksonville, and she worked there till she got sick and couldn't work anymore. But of course, when Dad went to Africa, my mom and Dad were separated, so they weren't together. So they got divorced when I was in high school. Yes, they were. I agree with you, Cindy. It was. Hey, Maddie, how are you this morning? Are you working and lurking? Miss Maddie. I just was working on these train tickets and thought I'd just bring you along. I was sitting here by myself, and ladybugs will be out today because the weather's warm. So I thought, well, I'll just come along and see if I can get any takers this morning. I'm going to be selling 10 train tickets for $1, Maddie, and there's 5 of one kind and 5 assorted kind of train tickets. Hey, and I did get your package after I told you no, I didn't. I thought, well, I did too. So, yeah, I got your package. And thank you so much. The lace was wonderful. Ooh. So how far is it to home from Pensacola? Yes, you can go ahead and reserve, Maddie. Cass already reserved. I'll show you. You're going to get 5 of these that say Root House. And then you're going to get one like this, says Alton Railroad. This one says Chicago Alton Railroad. Then this is a kind of a heavy cardboard one. And then these are just 2. I thought they were different, but it says, well, yeah, it does. I must be from Chicago, Illinois to Youngstown, Ohio, and to New York. So how many tickets would you like, Miss Maddie? And I'll serve you, and you can have whatever you want because I have more than I can sell. 3.5 hours. I understand, Kath, it is hard. So how many tickets do you want, Miss Maddie? And I'll reserve you whatever you want. And you might possibly be interested in these. These are, I mean, they've seen their better day, and they don't have any covers, but they're Harper's. And this is April 1887. I think I have 5 different ones. No colored plates, just lots of, lots of plates, but no coloreds. And they're going to be like $10 a piece. So you can have $10 worth. You can. I'll put you down, Maddie. No problem. I'm going to sell. I'm going to be selling. Then if we take a break, I'm going to sell tonight because I have lots. I got lots from Tom. And then I sold some of this lady stuff here a month or so ago, postcards and Valentines. And Tom says, well, why don't you just go see her yourself because she has things. And I said, okay, where is it? Well, I already knew her. I already did shows with her years ago. It's called Plymouth Rock Antiques. And so I already knew her. So I went up Friday, me and Jack, and brought home, I don't know, lots of trade cards. What did I bring home? Trade cards and just some kind, just paper ephemera. Yes, you can have 10 sets too, Cindy. You can. Cindy. Blue. Then I'll just pack them up in one bag and I won't have to use all my little bags, and that'll help me a lot. So, yeah, that is no problem. But I got lots of old magazines. I got some, I don't know, just lots of stuff. I got lots of fabric bundles and lots of stuff, girls. Add 5 more for you. Okay, I can do that, Kath. I can. And like I said, if you get them and you like it, you can just let me know and I can make you up some more because I'll probably have them for 2 or 3 sales. Hey, Maddie, that old paper I was selling the other day that I had $4 on, I'm going to reduce it to 2. It has some old ledgers. It has some old paper. Nothing new. No, nothing like I've sold before with that scrapbooking and digital stuff. But I got it's got lots of old papers in it, a lot of old ledgers. And the ledgers, are kind of crumbly because they're really old and they're crumbly. So it'd kind of be like collaging. So if you're, interested, I can send you a picture of some. I got a big basket full. Hi, Tina. The train tickets are going to be 10 for $1. What you're going to get is you're going to get 5 of these that say Root House, and then you're going to get one of these that says Alton Railroad, and this is Chicago to St. Louis. This is Chicago to New York, and this is a cardboard orange one, and then this one says Chicago Alton Railroad. So you're going to get 10 of these tickets for $1. So if you're interested in any, I can sure sell. I mean, I'm going to sell them today on the sale, but I was just making up all these packs. So I thought I'll just come on and oh, the $2 ephemera pack. Okay. I mean, it's like old paper, and I can kind of send you a picture too, Maddie. Let's see, one paper. It's for $2. You're going to get your money's worth. It's just, and some of the ledger might still be good that's in it, but a lot of it was just, I went through all my ledger stuff because I want to make some ledger packs. I'm going to go to that retreat of Deborah Wilson's in June. So, and I have a table that I can sell stuff. So I'm been going through lots of stuff and trying to figure out what I can make and take. And then I want to have a goodie bag for all the girls that are there. So going through lots of old tubs of stuff. Tina, old pages. Okay. Have I ever sold to you before, Tina? Yeah, I will send you a picture, Maddie. That's no problem. I'll get you one sent here pretty soon when I get up. Have I sold to you before, Tina? Oh, okay. All right. $10 worth, 10 cents. Let me put my email in the chat here, and that way you'll have it just to send me your info. dham16 at Yahoo. So if you'll send me your info. Oh, dang. Boy, I really screwed that up, girls. Hold on. Forget that. dham16 at Yahoo. That's my email, Tina, and that would be great, and I can do that. I have lots of really neat old magazines today. I have lots of fabric bundles. I brought a wonderful old pink chenille bedspread. I'm going to be selling 12 by 12 pieces of the chenille. I got wonderful old quilts that I've cut up that I'm going to have some old quilt squares that are big old quilt squares for $3. I really got lots of good stuff today if you can come to the sale. And if you friend me on Facebook, that way I can always send you when I share out my sale. That way you'll know it. Oh, I got ends. Okay, well, heck, why don't I just get my own scrolling up there. I forgot Lindsay sold Saturday, and let me see if I can find mine. All right, there's mine. I didn't even realize that. I'm going to be in Texas in June. How far are you from Round Top, Cindy Lou? And then we're going to stay all night in Galveston on Sunday night. My daughter-in-law loves Texas, and she's coming with me because there's no way I could come by myself because of my health. And so she said that she would come with me to the retreat. So I'm going on a cruise from the 13th to the 20th. And then we get off the ship. The 20th, I'm going to stay with JMac in Houston for 5 days. Then Jan's going to pick me up on that Thursday, the 25th. And we're going to drive down to Round Top and stay there till Sunday, check out early Sunday morning from the retreat, then go to Galveston. So maybe we could meet up and do lunch, or maybe Fort Hood is 30 minutes from Round Top. How far is it from Galveston, Cindy? Because we'll be in Galveston all day long Sunday. There's a bar that Jan wants to go to, and then there's some other place that she wants to go to. So we're going to spend the day in Galveston, stay all night, and then catch the flight out Monday morning early. So I'll be maybe close to you. That would be fun. Maybe we could meet somewhere because we rented a car. I'll have to have Jan look up Fort Hood and see what where that is compared to where we're going to be. Jack, did you bring up? Oh, yeah, right here. Maddie, are you still in here? I know you're driving, but are you still in here, Maddie? Let me just kind of show you. This is kind of what that paper looks like. That was a farm journal I had. And this is kind of what it is. That's out of an old check ledger. That was, I remember when I cleaned out that elevator this last summer and sold all that elevator stuff. So this is, well, I guess this is a digi of somebody's on matte paper, but this is what it is. It's just, to me, it's a lot of garbage, but to somebody else, it will be wonderful. So they're $2. I don't know how many I have. I don't have a lot, but this is kind of what you're going to get. Oh, your husband's driving. So anyway, that's what the paper looks like, Maddie. And it's going to be $2 today. So I know you bought lots of my paper when me and Jess cleaned out all the sheds. And okay, I can get you 3 packs. That's no problem. So yeah, like it says, it'd be okay for collaging or, I don't know, making tags. So I'll get you down for 3 packs, no problem. Have you had a sale lately, Maddie? If you have, I haven't been to one. I mean, I only been to one of your sales because I didn't know you had sales. So you need to send me a message when you're having a sale. I'm just putting your name on these right now, and I won't have to worry about it later. I got lots more of the neat playbills from Tom too. I sold those playbills here 2 or 3 sales ago, and I okay, thank you, Tina. No problem. And I got you down for 10 sets of train tickets. Oh, you're selling with Christy? Oh, golly, I hope I can be there. Golly, I think Pearl's going to sell the 13th, maybe. I don't know. She's going to sell with her one time. That'll be fun. Fun, fun, fun. Martha's going to sell today, where she's going to sell some of her kids' stuff that they're moving out. We sold for 6 hours on Saturday, and oh my goodness, she sold lots of stuff, but she get, there was lots of stuff she sold really cheap that I just kind of felt bad, but they have to get out of that building. So I guess they're happy with what they got. So if that's all that matters, I would be too. I think it'll be fun to sell with Christy. She's a hoot, her and Joe. I met Joanne last summer. My grandson plays baseball, and so there was a ball tournament in her town, Columbia, Missouri. So we took Joe and her husband out to dinner, and it was so much fun. And then I got to meet her friend Dee. We spent Saturday with her friend Dee over at her house, and oh my. Yeah, I mean, they were happy. They messaged me yesterday and again this morning, and they're happy with what they done, so that's good. Cleaning out, they just have to clean out the whole store, and they're trying to find a location. But yes. I know. I have days like that too, Cindy. You just don't feel like even getting up. No, but let me see if I can. Hold on a minute, Tina. Let me see if I can. Oh boy, I'm the world. Oh, and I missed two. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let me see if I can run over to go over to YouTube, and can you look up Debbie Ham Dutch Ridge Primitives, Tina? Is there any way to go to YouTube and get that? I'm the world's worst at copy and pasting that stuff. But it's Debbie Ham Dutch Ridge Primitives. Well, in fact, it's on the channel we're on right now. So where you're at right now is where the sale will be at 1 o'clock Central Time. So all you got to do is come back here, subscribe to my channel, and I will sell out later and or share out later. And you'll probably, if you friend me on Facebook, then that way I can send it to you. So it's on this channel right here. Okay, so if you come back at 1 Central, then you will be on the sale. Oh, well, that's no problem. There's much stuff as we have today. I'll bet you'll find something. And then I have like 2 sales or 3 sales before I invoice. So you have lots of time to get. I have a $10 minimum, which you've already spent it, so you're okay. But I do like 2 or 3 sales, like Pearl sales tomorrow on Tuesday on her channel, Pearl's Finds. Sometimes I sell with her, and then I will sell next Monday and invoice. But depending on how much I sell today and maybe one more, I might invoice. We'll see. But I have to make it worth your shipping, because I hate for you to have to pay as much shipping as what you buy. Hey, Janine, how are you? What's up with you this morning? Hey, I was going to try to reach out to you. I bought a couple of friendship quilts the other day, and they're really pretty nice. And I'm going to try to sell them today, but I would like for you to see them. Jack, where's the quilts? Oh, right behind me. Okay, hope I don't make a mess. I want to kind of, they're in really good shape, and they've got people's names on them. And let's see. Let me get you a size. I measured one. They're both the same. I think they were made by the same people. They're 84 by 72. And it's a really nice quilt. They're in really good shape. And I'm asking $80 a piece for them because I had to pay up for them, but they're really nice. They're probably really too good to cut up, but I bought them as cutters. But if you're interested, I can kind of maybe lay it out on the floor and send you another picture. But they're just really nice quilts. And before I cut them up, I was going to try to sell them whole. Got bruised up in the neck, so I take my time with typing. Oh gosh, Cindy. Okay, Tina. The power beds are covered in leaves and two. Where are you at, Tina? Well, I didn't look at your I haven't looked at your email, Tina, but oh my gosh, tulips coming up. That's pretty nice. Well, you better get out and get your yard work done so you can come back. So anyway, Janine, I didn't know if you'd be interested, but I thought, well, I'm going to ask you because, and then I have a whole bunch, Iowa. Well, you're close to me, Tina. I'm just in the next state over, Illinois. I ain't got no tulips yet. but I don't have any tulips. Maybe they are. But and then I got lots of quilt squares, Janine, that I'm going to reduce. You'll take one. Well, is there any certain one that you want? I mean, let me show you this one. It's kind of pinks and blue. Now that's one. We'll say that one's one. And then two is this one here, which it has some purples and greens and um, I don't know if you can see it, but do you want one or two? Just let me know which one you want, and I'll put you down. Number two? Okay. All right. I got you. Got you covered, sister. I figured you'd enjoy that because they're really nice. All right. So let me see, Jack. We're going to have to. Then I'm going to be selling at one, Janine. Lots of stuff. So you have to go over there to where I'm sitting. There's red pin cushions right on that second shelf, and you can pin it to it. Oh my, Cindy Lou, that's awful. That is awful. I just can't believe that. I guess you're probably alive. I worked on the ambulance for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years. The firefighter. Yeah, it's kind of bad. You're a strong old girl. I know you are. You'll come back chipper. Well, at least I'm keeping you company while you're in bed today, Cindy Lou. Who else would you rather spend your day with than some old girl making train tickets? Mm. Oh my, you should have sent me the picture. Oh my. So, like, did you avoid hitting somebody and rolled over, or how did it really happen? Yeah, you got it, Cindy. Me and my snark. Oh my goodness. What a scary thought. A semi hit us from behind when the traffic was stopped at the interstate. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Yeah, I modded for Katie for a while last night. Yep. Yeah, she was selling. She likes to go fast. You know, well, you all and you girls that's been to my cell, you know how I don't want to take time. I want to go. I have a lot to sell. I mean, I don't mind talking, but I got a lot to sell. But yeah, she had lots of stuff, and it was really kind of neat. I mean, $8 loss just full of stuff, and I think she did okay. She sold lots of um, just bags full of stuff for anywhere from $3 to $6, and had lots of paper and stuff in it. It was good. It was good. I never thought about doing that. Sometimes when I have leftover stuff, I'm thinking, what am I going to do with all this? And I might take her idea. And we hit the Jeep in front of us, pushed us to the right and flipped. We sideswiped F350 on the right side. Oh my gosh. I hope you have hired representation. Who, Maddie? What do you mean, hope you've hired representation? What does that mean, Maddie? Oh my, Cindy, that is really scary. Do you have any kids in the car with you? Was it just you and hubby? What is the length of a football field? Oh my. That's why Jack don't like to go anywhere. I shouldn't be reading that out loud. He doesn't like to go anywhere. He doesn't like to drive. He is just kind of a homebody. And oh, he's talking to Cindy. I was talking to Cindy, an attorney. That's a bad wreck. Yes, it was. Oh my. So yeah, how's she doing? Hmm. I'm not sure what state Cindy is in. All right, Susie. No, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I really appreciate it. We'll see you somewhere out there. How's that? Have a good day. Oh, were you in a different state when the accident happened, Cindy? Oh, got you. So it must have been in Texas. Oh, Tennessee. Tennessee. Oh, gotcha. Your husband's going to the Army? Not going to Texas for the Army yet. So are you moving to Texas then, Cindy? Hmm. Gotcha, Cindy. You girls that bought the train tickets this morning, when you get extras, I'll get you a different kind because there's some of these neat old ones, Kath. So I'll get you 10 extras of these. And that way it'll be a different ticket. Oh, good deal. Oh gosh, Maddie, let me see if I can see a year. Oh, it probably has it somewhere, but oh my. More tax, fair. I don't know. I may have to ask Tom. I don't know. It doesn't have a date. Oh, this one says 9/8/49. So I'm going to say the 40s. That one says 49. Um, well, the date, if there was a date on this one, Maddie, it's kind of rubbed off. I can't see no dates. So that I can answer you. But I'm going to say 40s. Yep, I understand. But yeah, I'm going to say 40s. All right, Cindy, I'm probably going to leave you too because I'm going to be done with these tickets and I'm going to move on to something else and get ready for 1 o'clock. So let's just call it the morning, girls. And I appreciate you coming. Cindy Lou, hope you can just get up and get moving. Just come say hi at 1 o'clock. That would be great. And I will see you girls out there. Maddie, you have a safe trip home. Let me know when you get home. And we will see you girls this afternoon. Martha will be here. I think Pearl will be selling later. And we're going to have a big day today because there's lots to sell. So talk to you girls later. Thanks for stopping by. Love y'all.